Yo, 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 this is the Basketball Yeti here, and I'm very fortunate enough to be sitting down with RJ Hampton.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for coming down to the Breakers, man. And obviously, it's almost been like a little bit of a long wait to get going with playing games.
For sure.
What are you most excited about actually doing?
Playing games, really. Just getting the season kicked off, playing with the new guys, the tall blacks, and just building that team camaraderie.
And kind of, when it comes to the other players, what have you kind of heard from them? I know that you've had a bit of contact with Corey Webster, and you've probably seen how well he went out the FIBA World Cup.
Yes, for sure.
Is that what you're probably most excited about, just being on the court?
Just playing with the guys. I've seen Corey, I've seen Finn, I've seen all the guys. I've watched the whole World Cup. So just knowing their strengths and knowing what they can do on the court, meshed in with what I can do is just going to be fun.
And you've been on a massive media circuit, man, you know,
Sure.
like you've radio stations, heaps of TV spots, and people are asking you a million questions. But for me personally, I just want to ask you some fun ones like,
Gotcha.
what are you listening to at the moment, man? What are you vibing?
Right now,
Yeah.
anything. Drake, Lil Baby, Juice WRLD, stuff like that. Bazzi.
Awesome, man. So, just like whatever's the freshest hip-hop you feel it.
Yeah, I have a different type of style, so it got to be. I can't just listen to like all that hardcore rap. It got to be more of like a vibe.
Oh, yeah, got to have a little bit of romance rap in there as well, eh? You can't,
facts.
a bit of R&B and stuff like that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but in New Zealand-wise, have you had, I'm sure you're an athlete, man. You're not really pumping yourself full of New Zealand treats as essential. But if you've tried anything that would be New Zealand, what have you really enjoyed?
That's hard. I don't know. Something New Zealand. I like Burger Fuel.
Yeah.
Burger Fuel is amazing.
Yeah.
That is the best burger place I might have ever had. So good.
Yeah, it is for real.
It is very good.
They're serious about burgers, and they're a good size. And
Yeah. I get the Ford Freakout,
Yep.
the avocado.
Yeah. Yep, that's
Amazing.
legit, hey?
It's amazing.
Hey, and how has it been, coping with the media kind of from the States, not just the New Zealand?
I mean, it's good. There's a lot of media back home, and then there's be a lot of hype when we play in the Blitz, and then when we go to the States to play at the Thunder and the Grizzlies. But, I mean, the media out here is really nice. Media back home is really nice. So, I mean, I'm enjoying it, and I think if you didn't have media wanting to interview and do certain things with you, then you're probably not doing anything right.
Yeah, man, and the Mello and you hype,
Yeah.
it's for real, man.
For sure.
It's the NBL is kind of blowing up on top of it.
Yeah.
Must be excited for that October matchup.
Oh, for sure. That's my guy, Melo. Me and him keep in contact a lot. But at the same time, we both want to go out there and compete and win for our teams. I think everyone's making the matchup a little bigger than what it needs to be. But of course, we're going to compete and try to have our teams win the game.
And then first up, Melbourne. What kind of matchup are you looking forward to?
I just want to go out there with my guys and just compete against Melbourne. I've seen they've had a little bit more preseason games, but they don't have all their players, I heard. So just for us to get back in the groove, and then Friday when the lights turn on, we got to show up.
Awesome, man. Thanks so
For
much.
sure.